What's up, Jigsaw Pieces? And today, people, we are bringing you episode number 37 of our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity Let's Play. And before we get started, if you wouldn't mind just tapping that like button down below, because your support really does mean the world. Now, my wire on my headphones again are tangled up. Now, as you can see, we are back in my bedroom. We're not downstairs today. We are back up here, which is really nice. And in the last episode, you guys, we finally destroyed the bitter cold, and we expected all happiness, rainbows of hope come back and everything like that. But then the Glacier Palace started crashing to the ground, and we had a moment and we had an opportunity to save and leave it at that, pretty much on a cliffhanger to make sure you guys come back to enjoy another episode of a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. So let's get into this. I'm kind of excited. I've never got this far, and I'm excited to see what is going to happen. I really am. Where am I? It's a good question. Where are we? That's right. I think I must have blacked out after the bitter cold shattered. Poseidon. Jigsaw, it's really you, right? You're really okay, Jigsaw. Thank goodness. But where are we? I don't know. Don't tell me we aren't in the spirit world or something, right? No. This is a place deep within your own consciousness, deep within your minds. Kyurem! You two have changed the future irrevocably. The future is truth. This is the thing that must not be changed. This is the true path that we must follow. And yet, I do wonder, if you have the determination and bravery to create a new destiny for yourself, then perhaps there is also a sort of truth in daring to face a different tomorrow. Perhaps there is something worth in the Pokemon of this world. You two have proven that. I owe you my gratitude. I give you my thanks. That's some funky thanks, if you ask me. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Oh, they just chucked us back a Poseidon. Okay, then. So not as dramatic cliffhanger as I thought. This is the road that lies outside. Jigsaw, we're blacked out at the Glacier Palace, right? So how'd we get here? Hey! Everyone, thank goodness! I can't believe the two of you aren't hurt. This is really great, you know? And you all, thank goodness. And how did you end up using the Endercars to escape? No, the truth is, we'd hoped to use them, but there wasn't any time for that. Plus, we still had to worry about Munra and others, and there was no way we could get all of them into the magnet gating time. And besides, there's no way we're going to leave you guys and head home on our own. But just as we were standing around wondering what to do, the Glacier Palace started falling apart just like that. But what happened was, after this, is a true mystery. Yeah, the next thing we knew, we were all back here in paradise. What, you were... Then it's the same as us. I felt like I had some kind of dream, and then the next thing I noticed, I was here. I don't know how we were all saved. What could have happened? It really is a mystery. I suppose it was Kyurem. Kyurem must have saved us. Me and everyone else. I'm sure even Munna and her gang. Kyurem said at the end that he owed us. This must be his way of thanking us. Well, I don't really get it, but I guess all that ends well. All's well that ends well. It's true. True fact. Everyone seems to have made it out all right. I guess so. I suppose thinking about it isn't going to get me any answers. That's right. I may not be quite as carefree as Imoga, but, well, shouldn't we basically be celebrating right now? I think someday we may understand how we were saved, as long as we don't forget how grateful we should be when that day comes. Yeah, you're probably right. What was that, Verizon? You trying to make it sound like some kind of carefree fool or something? Oh, and here I thought I was complimenting you. My, you two. When did you become such good friends? What? We're not friends or anything. We're fine just like we always do, aren't we? Are you really? The tone somehow seems a little different than usual. I was just thinking the same thing. Imoga, did something perhaps happen between the two of you? Nothing at all. Not a blessed thing, no way. Well, isn't that a delightful reaction? You really are quite the open book, aren't you, Imoga? Oh, stop. Jigsaw, Poseidon! Dunsparce! And the rest of the team too! Everyone came back alright! You really are all alright! Don't cry, it's okay. We're back, Dunsparce. We came back just like we said we was. No need to cry, Dunsparce. Didn't I tell you there wasn't anything to worry about? You did. But when the glacier palace collapsed like that, I couldn't help worrying about all of you. Well, yeah, even I didn't know what was going to happen then. But Jigsaw and everyone turned out to be fine, so I guess we'll just have to call it an unexplained wonder, huh? That's it. Speaking of unexplained wonders, right after the Glacier Palace collapsed, the rainbows appeared. The rainbows? Or just rainbows? It's true! Amazing! They're as clear as day. The rainbows of hope. Wow, beautiful rainbows. Did Dunsparce? These rainbows, could they be? Yep. Herdier and the others called them the rainbows of hope. The rainbows of hope. Is that right? So these are the famous rainbows of hope. They've finally been revived. The rainbows that are said to rekindle the flame of hope in the hearts of all that see them. Hey, looks like things have worked out pretty nice. The bit of code was destroyed, the glacier palace crumbled to pieces, and now the rainbows of hope have reappeared. I'm pretty sure. Yep, there's just no sense denying it. I forget what voice I gave Hydreigon. You're right here, Moga, sir. The world has been saved. Ah, it's a monster. Hydreigon. That's right, I'm Hydreigon. It's been a while, hasn't it, Poseidon? But Hydreigon, you were... After Kyurem froze you, he lashed out on you and you shattered into a million pieces, right? Are you a ghost? What? A ghost? No. I'm most definitely not a ghost or anything. No, I'm not a ghost. I am the voice of life. The only thing Kyurem destroyed was my physical form. Even if my body is scattered on the wind, the voice of life will not simply disappear. If I disappeared, that would mean the whole world had been destroyed. But more importantly, all of you here, thank you so very much. The world has been saved thanks to all of you. Hehe. Jigsaw, Poseidon, you two made it back. How wonderful that you are all here. I'm so happy. I'm so good to see you all alive and well. Hey guys, you listening? Jigsaw and the others are all back. What? Jigsaw and the others? Yeah, they're all up on the hill right now. All how the returned heroes, you hear? We're gonna party hard tonight. Yeah! Party. We're gonna party hard. Do. You lads and lasses, I couldn't thank you enough. But thank you, bless you. Oh, dry your eyes, Cuddy, old boy. Giovanni, you have saved us all. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Poseidon, we tried our hardest too. Yeah, we were all able to break the bit of code because you all standing behind us. We're the ones who should be thanking you, really. Wow, I'm so sorry. I can't believe in you guys. The rainbows of hope, your rainbows of hope are back. It's so good of you guys. Thanks. And that was how the gratitude of the Pokemon poured down upon us without cease. No, it wasn't just the Pokemon. The gentle sunshine on our faces, the mountains and the rivers, even the clear sky above us. They all seemed to be thanking Jigsaw and the rest of us that day. And that night, in honour of our new peace, we built a bonfire, and a great celebration began. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! McDingy! Thank goodness the world was saved, yep! Yes, I couldn't agree more. Alright, even a human like Jigsaw found it hard to breathe in the face of the crushing power of the bitter cold, but you even overcame it and saved the world. Bless you, child.
I'm sorry, I didn't believe in you guys when you should have.
Me too.
I was no better.
No, none of you twerps had anything to feel bad about. I'm the one who didn't believe in them, even though I was right there in paradise with them. I'm the worst of all you losers. Poseidon, I'm so sorry. Scraggy, I really am this time. Unlike all those other times I said it. I'm definitely the worst of all.
No, I am. That's enough, everyone. But thanks anyway. Are we going to have a heartfelt conversation with Keldeo and Facecam? Everyone, everything is on the house tonight. Dig in and don't hold back.
Alright.
Alright. You ain't a face I've ever seen around here. Faces, I guess I should say. That's right. This is probably the first time I've imposed on you here in Post Town. I don't care who you are. This is a day to party. Don't hold back or nothing. Please eat as much as you'd like. Is that right? Well, I suppose I'll just have to take you up on your kind words then. Ha 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 ha. Hee hee. This feels pretty good. Yeah, this is the best night ever. I can still remember when Poseidon and Jigsaw first showed up in this town. I never would have thought, that those two would do so much for us. Never could have imagined it, I'm glad I became the assembler of paradise, I'm glad that I could support Jigsaw and the rest of you. Quacksaw's a big slop. What? Keldeo, you gambled on leaving the endercards at the glacier with nothing more to go on than the slight chance someone might find them? That's right. When I locked up in that tower of ice, there was some kind of commotion one day at the Glacier Palace. Since I was just a prisoner, I didn't get to find out what had happened, but it still made me feel certain of one thing. Someone else had finally made it to the unexplored reaches of the Glacier Palace. And that was when I thought, if someone was clever enough to make it all the way to the Glacier Palace, then there might be a chance it could work. Someone like that ought to notice even the tiniest detail. I didn't have much choice except to believe in such Pokemon and leave it up to them. I couldn't activate a magnet gate from where I was locked inside that tower, but I could still make ender cards at least. I knew the Glacier Palace would end up airborne sooner or later. Waiting for that day in my tower, I made a set of ender cards that could cross the sky. And when the Glacier Palace finally did rise up in the sky, I took those ender cards and shattered them from my grated window. Unbelievable. How could you possibly bet on such a slim chance? If it had been me, I would have surely thought of a better way to escape. What? What? Oh, I'm sorry. That was my best plan I could come up with. I didn't think he'd crumble that quickly under a bit of criticism. What a guy. But thanks to Espion's intuition, even that slim chance was enough for us to find the cards, you know. Well, that's true, but mostly it just seems like another unexplained wonder. There were a lot of those kind of wonders this time around. If Jigsaw weren't here, we wouldn't have ever been able to destroy the bitter cold. And if everyone here hadn't come together like they did, then even Jigsaw wouldn't have been enough. And if we hadn't and the ender cards that Keldeo made, we would never have made it to the Glacier Palace in the first place. That's right, I saved the day, huh? Oh my, but wasn't it the two of us that just had to save you, Keldeo? Aw, that's right. I had to be saved. Psst, hey, Verizon, is Keldeo always like that? Shh. In a pinch, he's the best Pokemon in the world to have by your side. But the mood swings, yes, unfortunately, they're also part of the same Keldeo I've always known. It's okay, you did a whole lot for us, Keldeo. Yeah, I guess I did. Thanks, Verizon. At any rate, without Jigsaw and Poseidon, really, if any single Pokemon from the team hadn't been there, we never would have succeeded. We wouldn't have been able to save this world. That's right, tonight is really thanks to the courage of everyone here, and so many wondrous things happened in time. Everyone here is a star in the towel. Everyone here was a hero or heroine. That's what we're here to celebrate tonight. Let's all kick back and enjoy ourselves. That was a long conversation. Yep. Phew, I could use a break from all the excitement. Maybe I'll just go stargaze for a bit. What's happening? Jigsaw. Hey, Dragon! Jigsaw, please allow me to express again my formal and sincere thank you to you. You listened to my request and granted my wish. You saved my world. And now, my dear Jigsaw, your part in this world has come to an end. In short, well, I hate to be the one to have to say anything, but the long-term presence of a human in this world is not possible. It would create a distortion that would strain every fabric of the universe. A distortion? What this means, Jigsaw, is that I must send you back to the human world. Go back to the human world? Alright, so we were right. After saving this world means leaving it. Jigsaw, this makes me so very sad. I seem to have grown quite attached to you, Jigsaw, but I'm sorry. This is something that I cannot alter or change. I am sure you must also have many regrets about this, Jigsaw. Regrets, huh? My greatest regret has to be that one faultless moment. Flashback time. We're just gonna read it. We're just gonna read it. And remember. Flashback. Without thinking, I promised Poseidon that I would stay with him forever. It looks like I'll be breaking that promise. It will happen tomorrow. Enveloped in bright light, you will be carried up to the sky. Just like that. The lights that I once watched from this very spot. Kirim told me the truth about them, didn't he? Those lights. And now it is finally my time to return. Surrounded by that light, I will go back to my old world, the human world. There is one more painful truth that is my duty to impart. Once you are swallowed up in that light, Jigsaw, all of your time here in the Pokemon world, all that you did, will disappear from the memories of the Pokemon remaining here. What? The Pokemon will, everyone will, forget me? They'll forget all the memories we shared? Yes, I'm sorry. It really is terrible, heartbreaking, and I am so sorry. I'm the voice of life, and so I will not forget you, Jigsaw. But everyone else... When I am surrounded by that light, everyone else will forget me. All our memories, all the time we've spent together, it will all disappear. It really hurts. Tomorrow I will stay with you as far as I can along the way. Would you like to say farewell to everyone tonight? I would, but I don't want to make them all sad right now. If I'm going to disappear from their memories, then saying goodbye to Poseidon and everyone else tonight will just cause them pain for no reason. So I'll go without saying anything. You're not going to say goodbye? I see. No, it makes sense. You don't want to make your friends suffer. I understand. Then tomorrow morning, please come here to the hill. We will set out together. I don't want to go! What about post-game? What about post-game? Early the next morning. Poseidon, he's sleeping well. Poseidon, I'm sorry for leaving without a word, and I'm so sorry that I couldn't keep my promise. Thank you for all the things you've done for me. Oh. I suppose this is the last time I'll ever see this house. Flashbacks galore. Flashbacks galore. It seems like so long ago now that we built this house. I've made so many memories here already. Thank you and goodbye. You were a great home to Poseidon and me. Wow. Something's got to happen, surely. Is he going to stop at every point? That's a little aggravating. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, that's alright then. I thought he was going to have a text for every single moment. That'd have been aggravating. Hi, Dragon. Good morning, Jigsaw. I suppose it's not surprising that there are a few Pokemon awake at this hour now. Once we depart, Jigsaw, you will disappear from the memories of your friends. Are you sure you don't have any regrets? I see. Then, here we go.
I'm going!
The light is... right now. Is this the moment? Has everyone already forgotten me? Even Poseidon? But there's nothing I can do. I was summoned here because of Hydreigon's wish, and I succeeded in saving the world like I was supposed to. At least I was able to help everyone here. At least I was able to protect my friends. Shouldn't that be enough? Oh my goodness. It's surprisingly fast. When I watched the others from the hill, it hardly even looked like they were moving, but Post Town looks pretty small now. It's been quite a while since we started rising. We're up pretty high already. But even with how small it looks now, I think I could still recognize every last Pokemon in Post Town. That's right. What is it, Jigsaw? You want to go see Paradise one last time? Of course, Jigsaw. I have no objections. Let's go. Do I really disappear? Oh, I can see it. Paradise. And it's Poseidon. And he's talking with Quagsire. It's just another normal day in Paradise. Only this time I'm not part of it. Poseidon is... he's looking up at us. He's not looking away. Everyone. But they were all supposed to have forgotten me. Right, that's it. They've just noticed the light. They aren't looking at me. But they're looking at one another now. I feel like we're still connected somehow, even if they don't remember me. I'm glad that I got to see all their faces once more. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Poseidon. It's kind of sad. Are you ready to move on? Then off we go, Jigsaw. Goodbye, Poseidon. Even if you forget, I will always remember. Always. Oh, this is sad! Stop, you're gonna make me cry. I will never forget you. Thank you, Poseidon. Goodbye. Be happy. What a beautiful, flawless sky. If I recall, the sky was this perfect and blue when we first came here. Jigsaw, look at that. You're so beautiful. Rainbow of Hope. It's the rainbows of hope. So the rainbows have appeared again today. I'm glad this will be my last sight of the Pokemon world. I'm glad I could see them, the rainbows of hope. Jigsaw, I'm afraid this is as far as I can go. I truly owe you so much for what you have done, Jigsaw. I can't even begin to imagine how I should thank you. I am overwhelmed by this great sense of gratitude to you. Thank you, Jigsaw. Thank you so very much. And finally, please take this. This is a Prism. It belongs to Poseidon. This is Poseidon's Prism? The truth is that last night during the celebration, Poseidon approached me, and he said that if the day ever came when you must return to the human world, Jigsaw, that I was to give you this. And then Poseidon handed me this, the Prism that you hold now. I'm sure of it. This is the Prism that was Poseidon's precious treasure. Why would he... Now I must take my leave, Jigsaw. Thank you so very, very much. Please have a good life. Goodbye. No, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. Oh, the Prism is white inside. There's something recorded in it. Jigsaw, can you hear me? Oh, that's Poseidon's voice. Jigsaw, if you are listening to my voice on this Prism, then I guess that means the time has already come for you to leave our world. I know I told you before, but I've always been searching for something. What I wanted was someone to laugh with, someone to suffer with, even fight with, someone I could trust so completely that it wouldn't matter if we did fight. A true friend, that's what I was searching for, and then I finally found one, and that was you, Jigsaw. We are true friends, you and me. You have been my dearest friend, and that's why I wanted us to stay together forever. But when I realised something, you are a human. That means you must have an important people in the human world as well, and those people, you must be all so worried about you right now, Jigsaw. I don't want to make those people sad, so even if I have to say goodbye, I will watch you go with a smile. Even if I can't see each other anymore, I'll still be thinking of you every day. I will never forget you. I heard all about it from Hydreigon, about the light will carry you away, and above the way everyone will forget about you. Maybe that's what will happen, but even so, I won't ever forget you, Jigsaw. Poseidon. Come on, we've even changed fate by now, haven't we? Our friendship isn't something that's going to disappear so easily. So no matter how great the distance is between us, wherever you are, wherever you is, I won't ever forget you, Jigsaw. And I'm not the only one. Hey, Jigsaw, you listening? Hey, Mulga. They think you're just going to forget... They think we're just going to forget you or something like that ever happened. Are you kidding me? I know I won't ever forget you either. After all, Jigsaw, you're my hero. Dunsparce. Thank you, Jigsaw. I won't be forgetting a single moment. You've done so many good things for us. When I think about how much you've meant to us, there's just no way we'd forget. And even Verizon. Hey, Jigsaw, you thought you could just sneak off without saying a word, huh? But we understand, Jigsaw, that was your way of trying to be kind. That's how much you care about everyone, isn't it? So we will quietly watch you go without interfering. But please don't worry about a thing. We won't ever forget our sweet Jigsaw. Umbreon, Espeon. Me too. I couldn't ever forget you. I still remember the first time you ever set foot in Poseidon, Jigsaw. There's no way I'd forget that. If I do forget, then I... Quagsire. Jigsaw, thank you for everything. I won't be forgetting a single moment. The same goes to all of the post-towners. Right, everybody? Yeah! Swanna, and all the Pokemon from town. It's quite sad to say goodbye after you came all the way to our world, but we won't forget you, so... Jigsaw, please remember us sometime, okay? Jigsaw, have a real good life, okay? If you need a house bit, you know who to call. I'd go all the way to the human world for a friend like you, Jigsaw. You guys, all of you. Jigsaw, did you hear all that? Everyone insists that they aren't going to forget you. So even if tomorrow comes and that light comes to carry you away, it may seem like we will lose all our memories. But the truth is, even if we have to defy fate, we will not forget. Everyone remembers that you fought harder than all the rest of us, Jigsaw. That's why we cannot forget. That's why there's no way we would forget. Thank you so much, Jigsaw. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us. Thank you for being one of us. Goodbye, Jigsaw. Please have a good life. Goodbye, take care. That's sad. Poseidon, even when you said you wanted me to stay, even though I promised you. Don't show the same flashback. Come on now. But you already knew, didn't you, that I wouldn't be keeping that promise. That would have to leave you someday. And in the end, when our eyes seemed to meet across the sky, those eyes, the way those eyes fixed on me, I'm sure of it. Poseidon, everyone, you didn't forget about me. You remembered me, didn't you? You looked at the light knowing it was me. To say goodbye, you even managed to overcome your fate to forget me. Poseidon still, everyone still, they still remembered me. Poseidon, my friends. Is that it? Wow, that's a thumbnail if I'd ever seen one. And there's the credits. So, I'm going to leave you guys with the credits as they roll on up. I want to thank you all so much for your support on this series. I know it's not been the most popular series, I get that, but it was fun to be able to complete this game finally. We will be coming back for some post-game adventures, so make sure you guys come out and check that out. I'm going to get out of here. Guys, if you've enjoyed, I know there was no gameplay, but there was storyline. If you guys have enjoyed today's episode, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. I have been Jamie Jigsaw. I upload daily, and I'll see you guys in the post-game.